Okay, so let's look at the complex multi-step equations quiz, and we'll only look at a few examples because it's going to be very similar to the last section that we took a look at. Okay, so here we go. In the equation, 6x plus 7 equals negative 4x minus 11 plus 38. What are some of the steps that should be taken to solve for x? All right, so there's going to be a couple answers to this one. Really, anytime you're solving these equations, you always first want to combine your like terms. And that might include like having to use the distributive property or things like that. But that always means at some point it's combined like terms. So first thing, combined like terms. That's always what you want to do. And in this case, combined like terms are going to be these ones. We're not going to go ahead and combine them. Um, Now, also, the other one you're going to choose is this one. Divide both sides of the equation by 10. Now, the reason I know that to be the case is because eventually what you're going to do is you're going to add 4x to both sides because you don't want that negative 4x there. So after I add that 4x to the 6x, I'm going to end up with a 10x, which that 10x there is going to eventually force you to divide that both sides of that equation by 10. So those are your two choices there. And the other thing, the reason we won't spend too much time with this video is keep in mind that you have a link to Desmos again that you used in that last section. So I just want to show you how you can check this work. 3x plus 6 equals 5x. X is equal to 3. So again, I don't know why that fourth one is selected, but I'm just going to go ahead and highlight that one in there. So again, as you're going through your work here, you can always come back here into Desmos and check that. Let's look at just one more, show you how we would plug that into Desmos. Yeah, matter of fact, let's do this one. Okay. Just show you, you can use fractions. Whoa, let's try this again. 2/3 x plus 2/3 x. And what I'm using for the fraction key is the slash where the question mark is on the bottom row of the keyboard equals 7/8. All right, so there we go. You end up with the 0.65625. Okay, so what good does that do us if we've got that decimal down here, but we see all of our choices are in fraction? Okay, well let's narrow this down, and we'll use our calculator. I think this one might work. I'm not certain. Let's see. Now, if our answer, can I see all of this? Our answer is 0.65. So the answer is something that's less than 1. All right, so the reason that's important is I know, for example, if it's less than 1, it cannot be 1 1/6. It also couldn't be 21/16 because that's something over 1. It's also not going to be 7/8 because 7/8 is something really close to 1 because 8/8 is going to be 1, so it can't be 7/8. So it's got to be the 21/32. But let's just see here. 21 divided by 32, and you see you get that 0.65625, which is what we had there. So we can see that 21/32 is our answer. I also think you probably could use this calculator to check that. Let's be sure. Yep, 20/32, and it matches there. So Desmos could be used for that kind of calculation as well. Okay, good luck.